In this video, we edit the save data in Paper Mario the Origami King to see how high we could get Mario's HP, and can Mario survive the 999 damage attack from the scissors boss? And what happens as we increase Mario's HP? We'll answer these questions and more. Just a quick warning, if you do decide to try this yourself, make sure that you have backups of your save files, because if the game thinks that you've tampered with your save files, then it will load a new game as if you don't have a save file. First, let's increase Mario's HP. He starts the game with 50 HP, and his jump attack can do up to 12 damage. As we increase Mario's HP, he does more damage with his attacks. A quick side note before we continue increasing Mario's HP. When Mario's HP gets high enough, he can defeat some enemies by first striking them, and this immediately defeats the enemy, and this completely bypasses the battle. A fun fact about the game's code is that if you use a first strike to defeat the Shy Guy outside of the Earth Vellumental temple, then the game doesn't trigger that event as having completed, so even if you collect all the shell stones, you'll never be able to enter the Earth Vellumental temple. There are a few parts of the game like this where you could lock yourself from progressing further in the game if you hack a higher HP from earlier in the game, so you'll want to be careful if you're doing this. Let's go back to increasing Mario's HP. At 200 HP, which is normally the maximum amount of HP that we could get Mario to, his jump attack could do up to 24 damage. I was worried that Mario's damage wouldn't keep increasing if we increase his HP above 200, because Mario's HP normally can't go that high, but I was happy to find that the damage that Mario could do kept increasing as we increased his total HP. At an HP of 420, Mario was doing 41 damage. I wanted to see just how far we could take this. The highest that I could bring up Mario's HP was to 999, and when we entered a battle with this HP, we ended up doing 83 damage with a regular jump attack, and if we used Legendary Iron Boots, that was 109 damage. Maybe a little bit overkill for these poor Goombas, and it's also kind of funny how powerful Mario's attacks are compared to the Vellumental special attacks that he could use in battles. And I wanted to put this a bit into action and test out just how powerful Mario's attacks are with this high HP value, so I went and tested this out on a couple of bosses. When I went to the Water Vellumental, I wanted to try jumping on it and hammering it, but just jumping on the boss was enough to defeat it, and it ran out of HP before I could even strike it with my hammer. And at the Hole Punch boss, a single hammer attack was almost enough to take out the boss. But I have some bad news, some very bad news. I want you to keep your attention on the top left corner. As we can see, even though Mario has 999 HP before entering a battle, once Mario enters a battle, for some reason, his HP drops to a total of 990. This only happens with values between 991 and 999 for some reason. So with 990 HP, could Mario survive the 999 damage attack from the scissors boss? I tested it out, and I made sure to heal to full HP before Scissors attacked, and the answer is no. Mario took 999 damage, and it was game over. Of course, Scissors beats paper. Everybody knows that. And of course, 999 is more than 990. Everybody knows that too. And now, Mario was one of the people who also knew these things. But ladies and gentlemen, dry your eyes and click the subscribe button, because our story does not end here. When something doesn't go as planned the first time, what do? We try every single angle that we can. We try every single approach that's possible until we see if there really is no solution. So let's keep going. Let's see if Mario can survive this 999 damage attack from this scissors boss. You may remember in Paper Mario the Origami King that there are special items in this game called battle accessories, which give you special effects when you enter a battle. And one of these battle accessories gives you extra HP. So let's get this accessory. We could have about 30 extra HP in a battle. We'll equip this accessory, get into the battle, and oh, wait, we're still at only 990 HP. It looks like there isn't much hope left after all, Mario thought to himself as he stared at the shiny blades coming towards his paper body. He closed his eyes as the blades closed in on him, trying to jump, and what in the world? Mario jumped and the scissors hit him. And he took 999 damage, but he's still alive. And he still has some HP left. What's going on? Something must have gone wrong, because this doesn't make any sense. So let's try this again. Let's do this same setup. We have 999 HP. When we enter a battle, it drops to 990. We have the extra HP accessory. Wait a minute. Do you hear that? That's the sound that plays when you have on the extra HP battle accessory and your HP gets boosted. So even though our HP stays at 990 here, we're still hearing the sound of getting an extra HP boost. Maybe we're getting an invisible HP boost? If we're at 990 HP and we have an invisible HP boost, then we might have enough total HP to be able to survive a 999 damage attack. Mario, feeling brave after his newly discovered knowledge of arithmetic, decides to try jumping on the scissors. 999 damage sure is a lot, but that number isn't bigger than 990, Mario thinks to himself. And it looks like Mario was right. This time, 990 was more than 999, because Mario survived that attack. Mario went and tried the same thing again. He wanted to see if he could survive being attacked by the scissors. He let the scissors chomp down on his body, and he survived. Again, 990 was more than 999 again. So yes, even though Mario's maximum HP is 999, not 1,000, and even though it drops to 990 in a battle, and even though the scissors attack does 999 damage, Mario is able to survive that attack because of the invisible HP bonus that he gets from the extra HP battle accessory. Since we just reached 1,000 subscribers, I really wanted to add this part to the video. 999 might be a large number, 990 might be an even larger number, but I think the largest number of all has to be the 1,000 subscribers on this YouTube channel who have decided to click the subscribe button and support this channel. Thank you so much for clicking the subscribe button on this channel. Thank you so much for supporting this channel. I really do appreciate that. Thank you so much for helping me get closer and closer to living out my dream. If you enjoyed this video, you may enjoy the rest of my content, and you can check out my playlist on Paper Mario the Origami King videos. I also test out this kind of stuff on Twitch. I live stream on Wednesdays and Fridays if you'd like to stop by and see this stuff live. It's a lot of fun. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. Have a lovely day. Thank you so much for checking out this video, and take care. Wait, what the? I did not expect the fight to take place here. This is a very strange place for this fight to take place.